Cyberpunk 2077. The game I've been super excited about ever since it was announced, but by the time it comes out, it's going to be taking place in the past. A game that now has 3 delays under its belt, hopefully third time's the charm. Why not talk about some of the things that make it worth the wait? So, let's take a look at some of the gangs in Cyberpunk. Hi, I'm RetroSlide. Welcome to my channel. I started this channel because I always wanted to do YouTube content, and now that Cyberpunk's coming out, I've been doing Apex a little bit. I've come to the realization that I'm not very good at it. But since you're here, might as well make the best of it. When I think of real gang members of the future that, they get what they want and they move anything in their way in order to achieve their goals, like literally people that are innocent, literally kids, like moving little kids out, like they'll kill little kids for fun. The Melstrom Gang really stands out to me for this. And now this gang was not really always like super crazy and wild and like out of control. They used to actually have a code of honor, but when their old leader and founder was thrown out, well, the code was thrown out with them. And now it's led by Royce. The main motives is basically beyond drugs and money. They will stop at nothing to get rid of the weakness that the human body has. Like, look at this. Like, weakness. They see this weakness. I'm talking about reflex boosters, pain suppressors, and other black market mods that like completely enhance their body, making them like superhuman basically. And they are not worried about getting cyber psychosis. If you don't know what cyber psychosis is, it's basically like you lose your mind because you are so augmented that you're not even human anymore. And you view anyone who is not augmented as you or as much as you, then they're just basically weaker than you and they're not even worth the breath basically. But if you think the Maelstrom Gang is crazy, pay attention when I talk to you about the Voodoo Gang. These guys are crazy. They're super wild. They're super into like weird voodoo shit. Like that's so weird. They actually do magic rituals, okay? Like, they're weird. It's voodoo. It's like actual voodoo. They will leave chicken blood at the doorstep of your house or business. They will torture you. They'll rape you. They'll kill you for any reason or no reason at all. Because they're crazy. Because they do whatever they want. They're wild. They're out of control. They're seen as like a terrorist gang. And basically, they do a lot of drug dealing. But they do it to like young people and students of like the University of like Night City, because like that's pretty much the easiest way to sell drugs is to sell it to kids. But they don't stop there. They will sit there and basically milk them of like their finances, and then if they owe money, then they'll go after their families. And sometimes they'll let you join the gang, but in reality you're basically like they're just going to use you as a meat shield. Like, they are going to leave you behind. Like, they're going to frame you, or, yeah, like, you're very, very expendable. They'll send you in first. They'll send you in a suicide mission. Not only are they, like, super terrorist group for, like, drugs and stuff and everything, and, like, all that crazy crime, they do, like, crazy hacking. They're amazing at hacking. Like, they're some of the best. Corporate businesses fear the Voodoo Boys. And a lot of people actually believe that the Voodoo Boys are not even real. But I'm talking about super secure, like corporate data banks. Like, they're insane. The easy way to tell, like, if they're part of the Voodoo Gang, obviously is the nose, like the bone through the nose. Yes, they do that. They do the bone through the nose. They have bones through the ears. They have like feathers, like, put into their skin and everything. Again, a lot of people don't believe they're real because they're super cryptic. Every time they meet up, they change a location. They don't actually really have like a for sure like hideout or anything. They are all over the place. We basically talked about 2 major gangs in Cyberpunk 2077, and there's obviously way more than I just named. But now I want to talk to you about a gang I see a lot of people not really like shedding too much light on. Like, I feel like this is probably one of my favorite gangs, only because it feels very traditional in terms of like gang. Like, when I think of like gang, I think of like Pony Boy and stuff. Like, these people are from the streets and they come together because they don't really have a family, and they like have each other's backs and stuff. And the game I'm talking about is the Moxes. Now, they're not exactly like respectable, I guess. No. Okay, they're not exactly like Pony Boy or anything. Basically, the Moxes are a bunch of whores. No, like really, they're all a bunch of prostitutes. Like basically, a bunch of prostitutes got together and they were sick of being mistreated by their pimps or like their customers and everything. So now they just, they kind of enforce their own rules. Like they're their own police. They're their own complaint department. If you got complaints, you better take it up to their department. Basically, a lot of other gangs are greater in numbers, but these guys just have each other's backs. And I mean, like, I don't know why you would try to press the prostitutes. Like, I don't know about you, but I'm not comfortable getting my face beaten in with a baseball bat by cybernetically enhanced, prostitutes. Basically, the easy way to tell that they're like part of the gang or whatever, they kind of look like dolls, but like super sexually enhanced and cybernetically enhanced dolls. Like it's a very unique look. You can kind of tell them apart from like a normal person. Yeah, I gotta say, I respect it. I respect the hustle. They got each other's back. And it's not only girls. It's all the kinds of freaks. And especially because Lizzie, she runs her own bar and stuff. That's kind of where like they all hang out and stuff. And she used to be a prostitute and now she's like Big Pippin, And she brings in all kinds of freaks. It's boys, girls, whatevers. You name it. Like she does not discriminate. She will get you a job. Trust me, bro. That's all I have to bring to the table today. If you liked any of what I've just talked about, please let me know in the comments down below. And if you want to hear more about other gangs, there's a bunch of other gangs of Cyberpunk I'd love to talk about. Please let me know in the comments below, because I actually read the comments, because I don't have a big fan base, so it's really easy to spot a few comments. If you like this video, again, consider subscribing. It's completely free. And if you don't want to, or you feel like you're gonna change your mind in the future, well, guess what? It's free. Just change your mind in the future. Just subscribe now. And if you like this video, like it so it like boosts my video in like the YouTube algorithm and stuff like that. And if you ever want to connect with me, I suggest doing Instagram, because I love Instagram. I love connecting with you guys. I love all the people who already came towards me about their Cyberpunk cosplays and all their other projects they have. And it's super cool to see what you guys put together and do. And that's really awesome. So again, stay fresh, stay yourself, and have yourself a damn good one.